watching the video. We have mutations starting each hour by the hour. That's into the 16th. Quite honestly, I'm a little bit overdone with mutations with the grunt hunts and the headhunting since each enemy has mutations. It's a little bit overwhelming and so forth in the Burning Springs. And let's get into the atomic shop. It looks like there's some more holiday season items. Okay, looks like it loaded up correctly. Let's see here, we have holiday decorations bundle. Includes festive player tough. Oh, really? Again? Sandra's helper repair bot. Piston form holiday tree. Burning night. Ornamental birds. Shooter heater fireplace. And big iron stove. If anything, I'm looking forward to getting the big iron stove, but that's it. Anything else I can probably go without. Maybe the fireplace. I can always use that to keep the repair bot from going off the rails. I'm not sure what you're going to get. I know we have the Santa bot from last year. I'm wondering if this is just the same thing for when we have the Holiday Scorch and so forth. Let's see, Northern Lights bundle. I have most of this. It includes a gingerbread chair, frostbite paint for the flamer. That's actually kind of nice for a change if you do like using the flamer like I do with a seasoned scoreboard. Northern Lights paint armor paint job. Those lights do blink every so often, like Rudolph. Gingerbread couch, winter retreat, winter elm trees, gingerbread coffee table, and weather control station. Ooh, the snow was back. That one I would get because it has a nice sound for when you're doing fishing on getting those hard to catch fish, especially say the monthly excellence. That's how I always got mine. What? Oh, this is gingerbread. Okay. Yeah, since I have everything on that one, I'm gonna pass. Let Snow bundle includes Solemn Pose, skiing outfit, Bocon snow machine, skiing pose, weather control station snow, inflatable snowman, and Volt Boy snow globe lamp. That's another snow one. It doesn't have as much sound to it, if I remember correctly. Um, I don't know what they're trying to sell here. But otherwise, unless you need like one of the snow machines, these will be the two main bundles you would go for. Ideally, this one, but there's no real discount. So you'll be paying about 2,400 atoms. Yeah, this one here, Burning Night, I think. Okay, radiation or plants, wasteland sky. Lets the night turn into a glowing cosmos dance floor. Weather control station. Oh, it's another. So each one of these bundles have a weather control station to them. That's nice. Actually, I might actually just get that bundle now because that control station and the stove. Because just that alone is about 2,000 atoms, and I'm saving 200 and just getting everything else with it. So I'll get that later and then see how everything looks. And I think that's everything. That's last week. Let's see, in the greatest hits, we have Season 2 Camp Bundle. Includes army base floor and foundation, ship in a bottle, greenhouse set, which I actually love because you can make unique camps with it. I always leave like such in my second floor with windows of a greenhouse or the rustic one. Military Fuel Locker Stash Box, West Virginia Electric Train Set. Okay. Wait. Fishing Trap Bundle. Floating trash pile, floating dock floor, floating lily pad, floating taco stash box, floating player suffix, fishing trap, floating mud pole. This is all the stuff from the Fusion Fishing, I think week 2 when that came out. So they just redid this, but we're getting the fish trap anyway with the season board. And the floating stuff, you can honestly just get it through the second to last page. So honestly, I would not even bother going for this one. Radiation Remedy Cellar. I have one. I really don't use it, mainly because it's a pain to get in and out. And everything's like, it's 3 floors down, but the small. To me, I really can't do anything with it. Okay, road trip last week for it. I'm not sure about this whole gas station. I might just wait until it goes on sale again for a better discount. I do like the rustic cherry bomb car because they have one that has a Back to the Future um, gag one up by let's see, northeast of Athens. Let's see, nothing else new. I saw last week for this bundle set for the season returns. Let's see, we have the Barbarian Icon. That's for free. Let's see. Supply pack, scrap kit. And a lunchbox. Speakeasy bundle. Really? When did they bring this one out originally? Was it May, April this year? I didn't have too much good to say about it, honestly. I mean, right here, you think again, the tray table, it's the cigar holder. I'm like, no, no, it's a glass ashtray. No, thank you. Okay. Yeah, we have other stuff we can use. I can just make my own stage. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna grab the holiday one real quick. Mainly because I have the weather station. And I'm wondering if it helps with any fishing. Okay, so I just want to say a few things about so far the update. And I just want to ask a few people if have you seen the 8 box, or I should say the 8 stash, or the donation box? Because I've been looking around. I see a few items down here, but nothing like, oh, this is a nice little area to walk with. Because I'm quite honestly am a little bit lost. It seems like we're missing the 8 box stash, or you have to go back to, say, the White Springs and just drop off your chems. And that's for Fallout 4's players. Now, the donation box, I would love to just drop any stuff I don't need and just give it to a few other players like new ones and let them get a chance. Now, I have looked through Highway Town, both outside just now and inside. And yeah, there's a dead body in the dumpster back here. But I do not see the 8 stash box or a donation one because I want to say that 8 box was over here on
It's
the
not quiet
statue
outside in town.
before.
Rusking's thugs are everywhere
But
these
I'm
days.
not really sure because here's our ammo, there's a scrapper, and you would think the 8 would actually be right here beside this, your stash. I mean, there is room over here, say, right here by the entrance for a donation box. I don't know. If you guys can, put in any comments what you think. Do we need some of this stuff? Because I know we have so many few locations that actually have an aid box. Is this really like a foundation or creator location they're trying to do with Boning Springs and Highwaytown? But yeah, I have. I'll just show you upstairs real quick too. Tingle's workbench, and that's about it up here.
Rust on my lungs.
We have a punch card machine right here, the scrapper,
This place
gold
is
bullion.
Hard to imagine that lake.
Upstairs we have the chemist station. Well, two of them, honestly. But yeah, I don't see the ace stash or donation
Need
box.
to spruce up the place some more. Might help draw in some more customers.
Okay, next to my camp, and I'll show you the new items. Okay, so I just placed down the weather station. I'm gonna be attaching it to the power system. But one thing I was double checking before I did anything, and I was checking the new. Okay, there's our stove. I'll put it right there. Okay. I have a feeling it's just a decoration piece. We have the fireplace. I'm gonna put that outside. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it looks better there. And it comes with some Christmas music. This is from the scoreboard, my scratch box, hook, huh? Christmas tree. Let's see here, about there. And one little board. Ah, it wasn't a Collectron, it was a repair bot. That's what's going on. Okay, okay. Let me put my little dude back in. Yes. Okay, so these are the three variants we have. The first one was the Enclave repair bot during the when the Gleaming Death came down. Then we had the company repair bot. That was a few months ago, I think 2 or 3. That would have been August, September. And now we have the Santos Helper repair bot. I do not like these guys escaping on me. Okay. And let me make sure my stuff's back to its settings. New color, so I can get the new color cherry. Cranberry. Because if you do the new quantum, you don't get any chance for any new cranberry. I've been getting 5 or 6 bottles of the stuff, studying it that way. Okay, he should be outside. And before I forget, let's link this up and take a look outside. Oh, he has Christmas music. That is going to drive me insane. Just like retail. Okay. Iron stove. That's like a kitchen? Yes, it is. Okay. I thought it was a little light on your materials you need to make a stove. Okay, comes in active. No sounds from the little birds here. And I pretty much set up my camp in a way that it is a buff zone for any players who do come by. But it seems like everyone wants to come here because of the one wandering doctor. I think I'm gonna go back to my enclave because I'm not so much of a fan of Christmas music, but still, I might just leave him here for just this month only. But yeah, like I was saying about the glass walls and ceiling, this is how I usually do my camps, with at least one area of the wall all glass for my garden, and make it like more realistic. Is the weather station not working? I don't see the sky changing. It's active. Okay, let's check out the shop. Okay. Reaching a royal point. Paints the wasteland sky. Let the night turn into a glowing cosmos. So I'm guessing we won't see the effects of this until it's nighttime. Only available at night. Really? Well, since I'm already in the Bonus Springs, this doesn't do me any good. If I do this, like, say, by the Savage Divine or the Cranberry Bog, maybe I'll do some stuff, but I'm kind of a little bit disappointed. It's not like instantly changing everything to nighttime and giving me that night sky effect. So, yeah. And I just realized I might be getting hit with the copyright in front of us because of that Christmas music. Great. Well, honestly, I do like the stove. I'm okay with the um, fireplace. The repair bot, I'm a little bit surprised with because I wasn't expecting another repair bot. And this weather control station is a big disappointment because it's only good for the nighttime, which when you spawn in, you're always at day. It takes a while for you to hit nighttime, so yeah. Probably not best bundle to get unless you like that night sky, say in the Savage Divide or Skyline Valley. Otherwise, there's not much to talk about. And yes, you can actually grow the prickly eye plants into your camp. There's aren't too many recipes for them, just two, which is to me a disappointment. I kind of wish they had a few more. Now, for my last thing I want to show off, in case anyone's having issues with Deathclaws. Okay. I usually find 3 to 5 Deathclaws in this area. And of course a few feral ghouls. And I'll explain why I'm using black power weapons, because every time I use energy weapons or so forth with a power armor, it just doesn't go well. Where are they? Oh, just the one time I do a recording, they're actually not here. Because I know I've been killing them all over the place. Cool, cool. Huh. I'll go by where the Back to the Future car's at. There's usually one or two there. I hear one. Don't know where he came from. And yeah. Yep. He's now immobiled. Even the Rat Scorch is going for a kill. And just like that, the Deathclaws down. Yes, you might have to use 5 shots. And yes, I'm using quad. I thought there was another Deathclaw around here. He must be hiding. Okay. But pretty much, I'm finding that black powered weapons are ideal for hunting Deathclaws. Ah, there he is. I took out both his legs, just aiming for his head. Yes, this is more effective. Just be patient. Okay, so yes, my build's all bloody. So I'm using unyielding with most of my parts. Let's see, it was yes, here we go. Intelligence because I'm trying to do with the scoreboard, but I do have rangers on for 2 of the pieces, and which piece was it? And arm keepers for my 3 stores, limit breaking for 2 of them. Now, I was going to do a 3rd piece, but I ran out of limit breaking pieces, and I still gotta find a way to get to stage 3 or 4, I think it was, that they now can only spawn for a small chance of getting them in the raids. Okay, my weapon of choice, or multiple weapons I should say. I use the dragon, even though I have the red rocket paint skin, with fractures on. With quad, crippling, and fractures, you can do anything with the 3 stars. I would actually do durability, because I get about, I say, 15 shots before I have to repair this weapon again. But then again, I have close to 1200 repair kits improved, I should say, just for this particular weapon. Now, I'm not sure what Bethesda's going to do, if they ever are going to add a muzzle. I'm assuming it's going to be increasing our damage with this weapon, either fire and maybe even cryo. That would be nice, but I hope they don't try anything with a silencer and reduce the damage. Because I'm actually putting out about, if I have a full team, surprisingly enough, almost 1500 damage. Oh, I should say, it's not 1500, it's actually 2000 damage per shot. But yeah, I say the explosive limbs on each one, since sometimes I get all of them to go off at once, does a good bit of damage to the Deathclaw. Now, where's our Deathclaw number 3 at? Probably by the Tyrannosaurus. Yep, there he is. He should be somewhat stationed. Can't really move. There goes his legs. And there goes his head. But yeah, this is what I use for killing Deathclaws. Do I need power armor in this area? Not really, because I see players and I have been killed unless you have reflected on And honestly, black powder weapons are the main go for killing anything. Now I do use the 50 cal rifle for mutation enemies. And honestly, what was that one? It was a I'm still trying to make a good build with this. I might put fractures on like the dragon is, but yeah. The only other energy weapon, if you do want to stick with the energy build, would be none other than your plasma caster. Now I'm still sticking with the explosive second store and intelligence and fractures. First store, I can probably change it into sneak, since I'm usually crouched down, and double my damage. So if anyone's still having any issues with Deathclaws, I hope that does help anyone. So with that, thank you for watching the video. I'm disappointed of what they did with the weather station. Kind of wish we could just have the war going on 24/7 in some instances, but hey. But I can put that with in any region now. Maybe we'll get the sandstorm weather station coming soon, since I'm having issues getting sandstorm fishing. So like I was trying to say, have a nice day and happy holidays.